Yeah. Soulful, inspiration, soulful, inspiration, a little education, soulful, inspiration, soulful, inspiration, a little education. You know, learn something, yeah. Uninspired and tired is a bad combination, and I'm sad to say that's a dark situation, but I'm thinking of you, so I'm glad to say I wrote a letter on behalf of how I feel today. 7 a.m. in the morning, ain't been to sleep. It's been a night type long and a rough type week. I'm meditating my life on the whole, pondering the where, when, how, ifs I can gain control. It's like a spin of the wheel or a roll of the die. They say that you can be a winner at the game of life, but I know the house don't play to lose, so you better know the math, how to make the move. See, I'm a student of the study, how to proper pursue a blunt portion of the profits produced, paying my dues. So I follow the nolly and avoid the fools. But this is trial by fire, so you must stay cool. One rule, envy is a powerful tool. Spy your spine all times, everything you do. That way, when the idiot's ear get act cool, you can crack those crabs and continue to move. You know, 7 a.m. in the morning, I'm open up. Long night, ain't been to sleep. I grab my pencil and pad, I'm open. I hope you feel me. Remember back to the slenderest times when we pitched for the pretty penny nickel a dime. Before the world seemed crooked and the gutter was fine. When it was good hood living and a peace of mind. Now that's over. Life will make a grown man sober, head aching, hanging over, feeling funny inside. We never knew the world worked on a bogus design to keep a brother buried deep, broken down and blind. Better still, man, it's ill when you look to find there's a chance to advance, most heads deny. Like a dream and a slice of the proverbial pie. We will remain to reside in the ghetto of pride. Ignorance is pure bliss and these days provide plenty of it to keep a poor man pacified. I try to put him on the business of knowledge applied, but that's a pickle of a deal that's sour inside. But 7 a.m. in the morning, I'm open up. Long night, ain't been to sleep. I grab my pencil and pad, I'm open. I hope you feeling me, man. So many guys that I grew with died, resorted to doing crime and turned doing the time. I can hardly better speak to childhood friends and find every exchange features a fella falling the wayside, that's ill. But then it keeps a brother on bill mode, mentally locked and loaded, ready to deal with any form of friction you can fathom to feel. In a world that wheels drama and fires at will, it bust from dawn to dusk and aim to kill. Cause a lot of souls shook and afraid for real. So instead turn their head, tuck tail and chill, in the hopes not to cope, but that's whack. See, you and I are like a different breed, and we bring to the balance such a desperate need. The eagerness to elevate and evolve the scene. A better space, a better time indeed. Sincerely.
It was the voice of a courageous explorer, a man dedicated to the pursuit of man's knowledge and the expansion of his horizons.
Good morning. Here is Nathan Ivey.
Good morning, everyone. Denizens of the Chop Shop, good morning, welcome back. Oh man, we have so many things to discuss this morning. It is amazing just how much 24 hours can change things. So many things to discuss. Let's get straight into it. Good morning, welcome back to the Nathan Ivey Show. And I'm still here. And you're still there. And we are still doing this. We're still doing this together every morning. Where will this lead? I have no idea. I really don't. You never know. Good morning, welcome back. Broadcasting live from the city of Cincinnati. This is exciting, man. This is great. Great to be alive. And great, again, to be with you. I think that I am a very fortunate man, I'm telling you. I've had many blessings. And to be able to set up a platform in the city of Cincinnati, I mean, honestly, that says something about our relationship. I appreciate you. Good morning. Today is Thursday, June 30th, 2016. Come on in, get a class, get a seat. I'm going to get some chalk and start writing on the chalkboard within your brain in just a couple of minutes and get to my favorite part of the show. Good morning to you. Welcome back. It's a beautiful morning in the city of Cincinnati. How many people, I'm just curious, how many people inside the Chop Shop, the livest chat room in Cincinnati, I'm telling you, nobody's got it like this. This is special. This is different. It's different. But how many people, you rise early and you get in like some exercise? Do you exercise in the morning? Okay. Listen, if you support me, I support you. I got to make sure we all healthy. All right. I need you to stick around. Okay. Do you do that? When I do, man, nothing feels better. It's nothing like it. It's nothing like working out very vigorously. I mean, you don't want to tire yourself out too much and then getting behind the microphone and ripping it on the daily events. It's something like it. I don't know what it is. Good morning. Welcome back. Many things to discuss. We are living in the last days of common sense. And every single day, locally, nationally, there are so many examples of it in the media. So many examples. And within the last 24 hours, there's been no difference. There's been no difference. It is amazing. I mean, if you step back, and I don't know if you have that ability, but if you can step back from the world, so to speak, and just extract yourself and your personal viewpoints and your personal issues and just look at the world. Things done changed. There's a different world. And I don't know what it is. I'm not sure what it is. It's, I don't know if it's as you get older, because I've always had the ability to kind of step back and just look at the world. And look at it and see it for what it really is, as I said. And I don't know, maybe that gives me a different perspective. I'm not really sure. Again, good morning. How are you? I'm reading that more conservative spokespersons are taking shots at Jesse Williams. And everybody loves him some Jesse Williams now. I mean, it's amazing. He drops one ill verse. I mean, that's just how thirsty the streets are for a real MC on the national stage. That he drops one rhyme, one track, spits hot fire at the BET Awards. And, he's like, it's taking him up a couple of levels. And it's not just because of the people who support you, because somehow Justin Timberlake got his feelings all caught up. I mean, come on, man. Just spend your money, Justin. Spend your money and live your life. I think he's married now. Maybe he has a child or so. I'm not sure. But spend your money and do your life, Justin. We're trying to prove you down with the brothers on Twitter. Okay, that was the problem off the top. But again, enough of me. Now let me get to my favorite part of the show each morning. What? Tracy. She made it in. Tracy was first in the Chop Shop. How you doing, Tracy? She says, hi, Mr. Hollywood, great morning to you as well, sir. And Miss D, rounding out the top third. I appreciate you very, very much. I really do. Hey, Ashley, good to see everyone. Tonika, Daryl. Hey, Jane, good morning. Hey, Mr. Avery, Casey, good morning. Good to see everybody. Kiki writes, I'm present, Mr. Ivy. Great sunrise. Derek writes, we keeps it real in the Chop Shop. Good morning, my peeps. Crystal writes, typo in the title. You probably know that already by now. Thank you, Crystal. I never claimed to be perfect. And I appreciate that. I will change that. James writes, good morning, all. Tiffany writes, morning. I made it. Good to see everybody. Jericho writes, I'm back. Good morning, family. Well, good to have you. Tiffany writes, I work out every morning. Be it dance fitness, walking, weights, battle ropes, YouTube is my best friend for workout videos. Just got back from a 3-mile walk. Ah, man, that is the best way to work out. It's early in the morning. You talk about supercharging your day. I don't know, man. Get a nice run, a vigorous run. Get a sweat in early in the morning. Get a light breakfast. It'll transform your entire day. A lot of folks don't conquer their mornings. If you can conquer your morning, you can conquer your entire day. My grandfather used to preach that to me. It was one of those things I remembered. But conquer your morning. Rise early. If you got to go to bed earlier, go to bed earlier. You ain't missing nothing. Like, for instance, last night, I believe that Sam Jackson was on one of those late night shows. One of them. And I was in my office, preparing for the show this morning, and it was in the other room where there's a television, and I could hear it. And it was so damn annoying because I wanted to get up several times to walk into the other room and turn it off. But a mixture of my own laziness and then on some level that I didn't even know was there, quite honestly, I kind of liked having the back chatter, even though I didn't like what the chatter was, so to speak. I don't know if that makes any sense. And he was talking about his role in the new Tarzan movie. Where the European aristocrat, he's raised by Harambe and friends and grows up to be the lord of the damn jungle. I mean, isn't that like a political term? When the imperialists come in, they make one of their own the lord of that particular region. That's so incorrect. And what I found out, again, I wasn't even watching it, just listening and typing and on the internet. And so kind of doing two things at once. I think that's part of what the just generation. If you got a smartphone, you got adult HDD or HDDD. Listen, somebody knows what it is in the chop shop. All right. Let me know what it is. I'm not a nurse. Okay. You can't expect me to get this right. All right. Don't expect that from me. No, not at all. So just having a cell phone it just makes you like, wait a minute, I can do 5 things at once. I always want to do 5 things at once. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, I'm finishing Netflix, I'm testing my friends, and I'm video chatting all at the same time. Oh, and I'm checking my emails from 3 different accounts. Booyah, see, right? That's the generation we live in these days. But I learned that no part of the new Tarzan movie was actually shot in Africa. It was all like green screen. They might have been in Canada. How about that? You're shooting in Africa, a scene in Africa, and you go to Canada. It could be in Canada, but it was not in Africa. And I thought, wow, that's interesting. I mean, I didn't think that they were like, I don't know, morally obligated. Since you making this movie about imperialism, that's exactly what it is. Oh, but Tarzan was the friend of the black people. Yeah, those movies are always like that. The white savior. Come on now. Did I tell you about my sister who says she can't wait to go see this movie? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Jebba writes, morning, it was a little difficult signing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe she said signing in. Brent writes, Gret Rising's family. Listen, there are multiple ways to interact when we're doing a live show. One is inside the chop shop. The other is via social media. There are folks who send me messages. You can send me on Twitter, Facebook. You can also email me. And in and out of the breaks and even throughout the show while I'm delivering flow, I'm checking different things and making sure that, if you're trying to communicate with me, then I'm acknowledging your communications. I'll put it that way. Brett writes, liked and loaded. Let's do it. I like that. Liked and loaded. Please like the show. Andrew Light writes, good morning, good people. Good morning, Angela. Lakeisha writes, good morning. Listen, I'm not trying to shame you away from checking out the new Tarzan movie. I just want you to be aware of what's going on. And in the interview last night, and again, that's the only thing you might have missed from late night television, if you're the kind of person who goes to bed late at night, but you ain't missing nothing on television. There's really not a lot of good TV on. Have you ever noticed that? I mean, cable is a hustle, man.